This video, we're going to talk about fixing the Bosch e-bike error code 550. But first, what does this error code mean? This error code on the Bosch e-bike indicates the system has detected an improper load. The following are some of the common causes of this error: a faulty motor or a short circuit. Now, let's look at the best solutions you can apply to fix the error. Replace the motor.
You serious?
Alright, so check this out. This just happened. Bike feels like it's dragging. Motor's cutting in and out. I'm gonna have to limp it back, take the road, go get this looked at. Alright, the truck rail came up with error code 550 yesterday on a ride. So I'm gonna clean all these terminals in here and I'm gonna unplug everything, because from what I've read and researched, it says it could be moisture in your plugs. So that's the first step I'm gonna take. This is a Bosch Performance Line CX motor, truck rail, 22 model. And yeah, I'm just gonna start by getting those plugs unplugged, maybe blowing them out, put some dielectric grease in there, and then clean up everything else that's electrical on this bike. So this happened the day after I changed these brakes out, and I don't know if it has anything to do with that sensor pickup. That's really the only thing I took off from the old brake rotor. So I don't know. I'm gonna check that too while I'm at it. All right, so this is gonna be the first time for me taking the motor apart. And first things first, I'm gonna take out the cover. All right, so there's a look at the cover. Look at that. It's a pretty good hit right there. So the cover, the guard is cracked. So might as well order a new one while I have this off. All right. And there's kind of a look at the motor, what it looks like under here. Sorry for the poor lighting. But yeah, looks like there might be some debris and stuff in there. Need to get in a little further and unplug all these wires. All right, so there's a close-up look at everything I got going on in here. Don't mind that. But yeah, so from what I read, they say you want to unplug every single wire and blow it out with some compressed air, and then maybe throw some dielectric grease in there. But I'm going to take a photo of this right now so I know exactly where everything goes back. Looks like you can't really mess it up, but you never know. God, these wires are so thin. Looks pretty fragile in there. Okay, from everything I've seen online, you want to flip the bike over, which is a lot easier to reach all these plugs right here. And we're just going to start unplugging everything. Checking all the terminals, make sure there's no moisture in there. All right, let me get my little tiny tools out, my little picks and stuff. All right, let's see here. Okay, there's one. Set that aside. Just wiggling them out, one at a time. Ooh, look at that. Damn. Then we got the big dog right here. I need a bigger set of needle nose pliers to get this guy out. So you lift this tab right here. All right, there we go. And there's that. Okay, so now I'm going to clean all this out. A little bit of debris in there. I might even hit it with like a hair blow dryer. I'm gonna clean the battery terminals and everything for, yeah, this is the first time I've ever taken one of these motors basically this far apart, just the wiring, but not really disassembling anything. These have plugs on them, so I'm not worried about those, but I'm kind of curious to see what's behind them. Yeah, just little plugs. Okay. Hopefully that's not too much pressure. All right, I'm gonna give the hair blow dryer treatment just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna reassemble. I got some dielectric grease right here. Just gonna put a little tiny bit there and there, so when the connections push in, watertight, keeps moisture out. Hear that click? All right, there's one. Let me reference my picture I took earlier, just to be sure that everything goes back the way it came out. All right, so the black and red wire goes next. And it can only go in one way. And I can see that inside there. There is a directional guide inside these so that you can't really put them in backwards or upside down. So I don't know if you can see that on, but there's a little groove right here, and inside here is a profile that allows you to follow it right in there. Okay, last one. Push this one in with the needle nose. Okay. Now I think I'm going to take my speed box connectors also, and I'm going to put a little bit of dielectric grease on those. All right. Make sure there's no moisture in there. And there's that. And there's this. Ooh. I did see, let's see a little bit of stuff come out of that one. So. All right, plug this back into the speed box. Now, whoever says these motors are waterproof or water resistant, yeah, I don't know. These plugs don't seem to be the best to keep water out or moisture from what I'm looking at. But, okay, what do we have left to do? Put the battery back in, see if that air comes back up before I put the cover back on. Now, one other concern was this pickup sensor right here. I don't think I damaged it when I replaced it, but really that's the only thing I removed and put back on. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I haven't found anything online suggesting that would give the 550 code. So I don't know. Let's reassemble it, see if it went away magically. All right, I'm going to clean the inside of the battery. All right, that's never been done before. Okay, I'm going to apply some dielectric grease also to these male prongs right here, and I'm going to clean the female part of the battery right now. Okay, so I've never actually taken the battery out ever since I've owned this bike. I'm the second owner. Here's your female. I'm going to put a little bit of that dielectric grease on there, just a little tiny bit. So dielectric grease, once the male prongs press in, it'll push all that grease out of the way. It'll allow contact and it'll keep moisture out. So, okay, battery's locked in. All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Do you have high hopes? I really don't. Still there. Reset successful. So I'm gonna ride it around, I guess, and well, I gotta put all that stuff back together. But I'm gonna ride it around after I put it all back together, and if it doesn't go away, I'm gonna have to take it into track. Damn. Okay, so I just removed the speed box. And I'll show you, I have everything back to the stock configuration. No more Air 550. So, is my speed box bad? That could be it. So I'm gonna ride it around right now because I'm not getting that air code anymore. And yeah, I'm gonna put the cover back on, take it for a spin. Okay, moment of truth. No error codes. Just gonna ride it around. I got socks on. Just wanna make sure that code doesn't come back up. The speedo's working. All right, she's back. Damn, those brakes are so good. All right, so I removed the speed box and the problem went away. So possibly that speed box is bad. I might have to order a new one because I do love that. All right, so my Air 550 code on my Trek rail with the Bosch CX Performance Line motor. I removed the speed box 3.0 and problem went away, error code went away. So I don't know if this is a bad unit right here or it went bad because it was working fine up until yesterday. But you can see a little bit of dirt in there. I'm not sure on the inside here, but hard to see. I'm gonna do it without the speed box on there for a while. See if the problem, stays away, the 550 code. And if it does, I'm gonna order me a new one of these because I really do like that unlimited speed. I don't like being limited, but that was the culprit on my bike. Error code 550 on a Bosch CX motor. Speed box was, messing with it. All right, everyone, hopefully this helps anyone out there with, similar issue. So in the meantime, I'm gonna run without this, and then later on down the trail, I might go back to this. I'll just order up a new one. Maybe there's a new version. This is a 3.0. I don't know if they have a newer one, but that's my plan. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Stay stoked.